Okay, we are going to talk about Oboe's temperament evaluation. So first things first, the low, medium, and high doesn't mean low is bad and high is good. It's just a spectrum, like a scale. So the first thing you'll notice is I put him into the temperament testing area, and what I'm observing for is his tail up? Is his tail down? Is he exploring? Is he frozen in the corner? How do they take to a new situation, new obstacles, new environment? That's what I'm looking for. So I gave him a medium for confidence because I put him in and he kind of just looking around. He's very observant. He was not stressed by any means. And that was the same thing like throughout the whole testing. He really wasn't stressed. There wasn't like a lack of confidence. I just absolutely think that this is an area that all puppies can grow in. So I gave him a medium. He didn't really want to try the wobble board, but he tried the tunnel and he tried the tarp. Eventually he kind of crawls on, but he wasn't stressed by anything by any means. So his approach to new situations, I would say in the middle. He's observant, but he's not like diving in headfirst crazy town, and he's not scared of it. Motivation level. Assertiveness. So the next thing, I watch how he approaches me. I get into the testing area, and does he come running over and jumping at my face, or does he need coaxing? And I gave him a medium because he kind of politely crawls into my lap, and he's like, oh, hey, are we going to cuddle? What's next? Very happy to be there. No concerns. Motivation level. So this is his workability, or how badly they want to please us. I always describe it as, how badly do you want to do training sessions with your dog? And if the answer is yes, I really love training sessions and I really want to, train them hard and we want to take different classes and whatever, you're looking for a high workability. They want a job, whereas a low workability is like, I'm happy to be a family pet. I maybe don't need a lot of jobs, and they don't need intense training sessions necessarily to be happy. Are they still going to be easy to train? Yes, I think he's still going to be easy to train for a family pet. Nerve strength and resiliency, ability to handle stress. I gave him a high. He didn't really show any signs of stress. And signs of stress in a puppy is like yawning, shaking, whale eyes. And generally he's pretty, he handles stress really well. New situations. We go on the car rides and he doesn't have any issues. So, I think he'll take to new situations really well. Touch tolerance. I gave him a high. He just loved the whole thing. I kind of flipped him on his back by the end there, even to check his teeth, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. I'm here for it. So we're also looking for with touch tolerance is how tolerant they are of it, not how much they enjoy it. So think like the vet visits or the groomers. It's not always the most enjoyable, like massage type handling. It's like, can you handle being groped? So he did really well, which is a really nice trait if there's also young kids visiting or in the home. Energy level. I gave him a medium. He's very happy-go-lucky. A low-energy puppy often does a lot of sitting, and they kind of walk the whole time, and a high-energy puppy really just kind of keeps going, and their vibe is larger than life, whereas he was like, he walked some. He did have a few moments where he kind of ran and scampered. Just kind of go with the flow. Sound and sight sensitivity. Gosh, he didn't even really notice. So I get a loud shaker and I make a loud noise and see whether they startle. And I don't care if they startle. What I'm looking for is, did it cause him stress and did he recover? And none of that happened. He barely even noticed. I did see his ears flinch, so I know he can hear me. And sight sensitivity, I popped the tunnel up, kind of like big movements. How do they handle to like startles? For the most part, he didn't even notice. At the end, when I put the tunnel down, he kind of like startled. And it's kind of like me swiping my hand really close to your face where we like startle and shake, but does it stress you out? Yeah, he was like, well, and then he went and checked it out right away. So that's what we're looking for. Prey drive, I gave him a low just because he didn't have a lot of interest. I don't know if he was a little bit sleepy too. Normally I think he likes to play with balls a little bit, but he didn't have a lot of interest in chasing it. But all that said, he doesn't have a very intense prey drive, which should be fairly easy to manage. Human focus. I give him a medium because he was happy to check in with me and anytime he was with me. And also from day-to-day life experience, I know that he really loves being with us and people and with the kids. At the same time, he was very easygoing about being independent and he liked his toys and he was okay to just kind of explore and do his own thing. Tender-hearted. So you see, I kind of like roll on the floor and I pretend to cry like I'm having a bad day. And he really cared. He was like crawling on top of my head, which is why my hair looks like this. Because Puppy's been crawling all over my head all day. And he was very concerned for me. Which those are the dogs when you hear somebody says that, oh yeah, I was sick in bed for a week and my dog never left my side. That is a tender-hearted puppy. On the flip side, if someone in the home has really big emotions, like young children, or somebody's really struggling with a lot of anxiety, those are often we gravitate towards a highly tender-hearted puppy, but at the same breath, the puppy wants to fix everything and tries to fix the world and really holds all of those emotions for you. So it can be helpful if a puppy is maybe not so tender-hearted if there are those really big emotions in the home. Dog friendliness. I gave him a neutral because he looked at the dog once or twice, but he didn't really even go over. He didn't really care, which doesn't mean that he won't enjoy playing with dogs. It just means that he's not going to be like the assertive personality in play necessarily, or approaching, and a submissive dog kind of like rolls on their back and is like, okay, I'll play. He just was quite neutral, so I think he'll be fine whether or not there's the dog in the home or not. But if you have any questions about Oboe, let me know.